Winning a championship is incredibly hard to do in the NBA, no matter the era or conditions. However, it's impossible to ignore that some titles appear to have an easier path than others. For example, the Golden State Warriors of 2017 and 2018, who would win back-to-back titles, but had two MVP caliber players in the primes of their careers. Is that really worth the same as Hakeem Olajuwon's back-to-back titles with the Houston Rockets in the 90s? Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive and answering the question, are all championships worth the same? And what were the hardest championships in NBA history? The Denver Nuggets won their first title in NBA history versus the Miami Heat in 6 games. However, many have already criticized the Nuggets' run by stating that the Nuggets played 3 play-in teams on the way to a title. However, the Lakers and the Heat were clearly playing on a higher level than other teams, such as the Minnesota Timberwolves, as the Miami Heat beat the one-seeded Milwaukee Bucks in convincing fashion. As for the Lakers, their trade deadline moves made them a completely different team, as their 43-39 record wasn't a clear example of what kind of team they were in the postseason. If your two best players are LeBron James and Anthony Davis, you've got a pretty good chance to go far in the postseason. The Nuggets were still clearly the best team in the NBA in the postseason, as the Denver Nuggets would beat the Durant Booker Suns in 6 games, as Nuggets center Nikola Jokic averaged a ridiculous 26.2 points, 12.3 rebounds, 7.8 assists, 1.4 steals on 55.3% from the field over the course of the playoffs while recording 10 triple-doubles. To rank the title out of 10, I'd give it a 7.5, as it was the first title in Nuggets history while still playing high-level competition. Another championship that receives a lot of criticism is the Los Angeles Lakers bubble title. No crowds meant no away games, but the critics often forget to mention that there was also no home games, meaning the players had to fire themselves up pre-game, which would have been a lot harder than you'd think. Many players who were in the bubble described it as an open gym style of game. With players stuck in their hotel rooms for months on end, I honestly think that the bubble was a harder championship that many give it credit for. LeBron James was the catalyst for the Lakers beating the Heat in 6 games, as LeBron averaged 27.6 points, 10.8 rebounds, 8.8 assists, 1.2 steals on 56% shooting, while Jimmy Butler put up 22.2 points, 6.5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals on 48.8% shooting. The 2019 NBA